I'm delighted to be joined by the Executive Director from the Department of Disability in Los Angeles, Stephen Simon. So nice to have you with us.
Thank you, Maria. So glad to be here.
All right, so let's just get into a real basic thing, first of all. How does the Department on Disability define the word disability?
Well, we define it very broadly. I mean, our baseline is the Americans with Disabilities Act, and they consider any impairment, mental or physical, that limits someone's substantial life activity. So dressing yourself, for example, getting out to transportation or work could define you as having a disability.
What are some of the things that the department does to assist people who might have these issues that impact their lives?
We work with all city departments, so the physical structure, whether it's working with rec and parks facilities, working with library facilities to make sure those are physically accessible, ramps, elevators. Technology, work a lot with ITA and all departments on websites, for example, to make sure, for example, a blind person with a screen reader has access to a city website or all city documents, making sure there's an interpreter behind the mayor when he's announcing COVID information. Those are all things that we do.
Sadly, we've all had to make accommodations for this issue called COVID-19. And I know that people with these disabilities perhaps have been hit in ways that we're not aware of or have had to manage issues that we would have not thought about.
The COVID pandemic has obviously impacted all of us, and like you said, it's really been a struggle for folks. People with disabilities are having a really, really tough time. Food insecurity for people with disabilities in Los Angeles County before this pandemic was up to 40% of families with a person with disabilities were food insecure. Some way or another, just didn't have enough food for the family over a given period of time. So that's a struggle when you can't now, just go out safely and go to the supermarket as a person with disability. Our department staff, particularly our community outreach and education staff, put together a food and meals program for people with disabilities that was unprecedented. It didn't exist here in LA. We first started working with community-based organizations and independent living centers who were bagging up groceries to deliver to their clients. So we just tried to help them out in doing that. It was an extraordinary effort, and we served 180,000 meals from April to maybe mid-July. And we have just relaunched the program. We had to stop it because we had no resources for it. We literally relaunched that program this past Monday and plan on feeding people through the end of the year.
Thank you so much, Stephen, for being with us.